I'm going to bring in our guy, Shawnee Sharp, for a little this or that as we compare just stuff at the Masters. Sean, what do we got? What's the first thing up?
Yeah, Peach, first one I got here for you is the first round leader. Roy McIlroy start off hot at 14-1 or John Rahm at 25-1.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Rory here to get off to a good start over John Rahm. Rory, the start is so important for him throughout his career at the Masters. When he's really been struggling here, he has gotten off to slow starts. I think he knows the importance of getting off to a good one. You're gonna see that out of Rory tomorrow. So I would rather take Rory over Rahm. I think it's just tough for these live guys who aren't in these pressure-packed events to just jump into it. They want it so bad. I'd rather take Rory.
All right, how about to miss the cut here? Victor Hovland at plus 210 or Jason Day at plus 210?
You know, I would have said Victor Hovland earlier. I kind of like both, to be honest with you, Sean. I think both are intriguing. I'll go with Jason Day, though. Both of these guys, I have no idea what to expect this weekend. You know, both could kind of be hovering top 20, maybe a top 10 potentially. I don't think either guy can win, but I think it's a better chance that both guys miss the cut. I think I'd rather go with Jason Day, though. Hovland got off to a terrible start this season. He did win pretty recently, so I'll rather go with Jason Day at the plus 210.
All right, how about to make the cut here? I don't know if you saw, but Max Homa yesterday had I think he was hitting like 200 plus shots over at the driving range over at Augusta. So him to make the cut is plus 125. Bubba Watson, former winner, is plus 130.
Man, I think I would rather go with Bubba, to be honest with you. Max played well at the Masters last year, Sean, but he has been so bad this season. Bubba's won here twice. Now, obviously, he's nowhere near the same player that he was, but at least he's got confidence and he's got experience and he knows he's going to play a lot more freer. Homa, this is not a place where you try to figure out your game and get things going. So both missed the cut. It's just probably a question of which one shoots a lower score, and I think it's going to be Bubba. So I wouldn't take either of these guys to make the cut, but if I had to make a choice, I would rather go with Bubba.
Yeah, and Maxim also has a new caddy too. So how about to make the cut special over at BetMGM? Tommy Fleetwood, Shane Lowry, and Bobby Mack at plus 105.
I like all this. I like Bobby Mack this week. I think he's going to play well. Shane Lowry, talked about him all week. Big fan of his. Think he can win. And Tommy Fleetwood, nobody has talked about Tommy at all. I haven't heard anything about Tommy this week, which kind of makes me think he could be okay. Certainly make the cut. So I like that, Sean. I think all three of those guys make it to the weekend.
All right, next one I got here for you is a top 5 finish. Colin Morikawa plus 260 or Xander Schauffele at plus 375.
Oh, man. Morikawa or Xander. I like Morikawa. I mean, that's my guy. Xander is starting to become more and more interesting to me. I think a lot of people are making a good case. Just the price that you're getting is crazy for how talented of a player he is. Morikawa, I think he's going to win. I think he's going to win the Masters. So, I mean, surely I like him to finish in the top 5. So I'll rather go with Colin.
All right, top 10 finish here. Brooks Koepka plus 275 or Hideki Matsuyama plus 275.
I would rather go with Hideki. When we were talking on Monday here on Send It In, if you want to go back and listen to the podcast, we highlighted all the different trends that have fit the last 7 champions, and Hideki was one of 5 golfers in the field that fit those trends. I think you want to bet Brooks this week. You either bet him to miss the cut or you bet him top 10, because that's usually what he does in majors. He's usually an all-or-nothing type guy. But when people aren't talking about Hideki, that's usually when he tends to play his best. He was playing really well before his last couple events. So I'll go with Hideki top 10.
All right, a couple left here for you, Peach. Top 20 finish, Russell Henley at plus 135 or are we wooing with Minwoo Lee at plus 140?
Nah, we're going with Russ. He's my guy. I think he's going to have a great week. He's playing such good golf right now. His bogey avoidance is excellent. The key for Russ is, again, he's not a long hitter. And at Augusta, you got to dominate the par 5s. Bunch of these guys are going to give themselves potential chances at eagles. Henley's really not going to do that because he's not a long player. But if he can make birdies this week on the par 5s, he's going to be very good compared to the rest of the field on the par 3s and the par 4s. That's going to be the key to his week. So I'll go with Russ over Minwoo, who's obviously been playing good, won a couple weeks ago, but give me Russell Henley.
All right, a couple here left for you, Peach. I'm going to combine these two here. Who's your top live player for this week? And will we have a live player win the tournament? The yes is plus 350. The no is minus 625.
Don't think we have a live player win this week. My top guy though would be John Rahm. I thought what Pat said yesterday when he came on our show was really good stuff. Rahm's played here 9 times. This week is only the second where he didn't go to Augusta the week before everybody else did. And the other time he did that, he won. So I think it's better for Rahm just to play in Miami on live last week and just come into Augusta, just kind of carefree a little bit. I expect Rahm to have a good week. So I'll go with him as the top live guy.
All right, and last one here for you, Peach. Who will win? Will the tournament end in a playoff? Yes is plus 350 and no is minus 500.
We talked about this with Pat yesterday as well, and I agree with him. I would bet the yes at plus 350. It's going to be probably like 9 under, 11 under is going to be the winning score. You figure it's going to be close. Haven't had a playoff since 2017. I think it's worth a bet. So I do like that for the Masters to go to a playoff.